Today I'm going to do a product review. It's coming from LMC truck, and the reason I'm doing this is because I ran into problems and I don't want you to run into problems. But stay tuned to the end because LMC did a great job resolving this issue. I'm going to show you exactly the part and the problem that I had with that part, so stay tuned. I went to the LMC truck website. I had recently gotten one of their catalogs and I was pretty impressed with the content, especially the weather stripping. And I've ordered a dew wipe or a belt weather stripping kit. And interestingly enough, I wasn't expecting it, but it also came with the corner trim that's at the back side of the window. And now I'll take the door apart so I can get to that weather stripping. If you want to know how I got this door apart, I will link above and below the towing mirror replacement video that shows how I got this entire door apart, so check that out. Now that I've got the door apart, I'm going to remove this trim so I can get these nuts off the mirror, remove the mirror, and that will allow me to pull up this weather stripping. Here, where is it? You can see where I damaged it, pulling it out previously. With the mirror removed, now the weather stripping can pull up, and then you disconnect at an angle this whole corner piece as well. Still in good shape. There's some inconsistencies in what LMC sent me. This is the new piece, and you can see it has an extra component here. Plus, if you look at the location of the hook is in the wrong location, because on the door, you can see where the hook on the OEM piece slides in. That's lower. To use that other hook, there would have to be a slot up here. So this is a problem with their application. As I mentioned in a prior video, for some reason the paint underneath this weather stripping is just flaking off. You can see the weather stripping line, so fortunately that missing paint is not showing up underneath the weather stripping. But when the weather gets warmer next season, I'm going to paint all this and get this corrected. All right, so disappointment number 2. This new weather stripping isn't as deep, so it does not cover all of this problem that I've got with my weather stripping. As a result of the mismatch between the LMC weather stripping and my OEM weather stripping, I went to the junkyard. I wanted to do a little visit to see how the weather stripping installs on all the other extended cabs and standard cabs that I could find. Turns out they all match mine. Doesn't matter what year. The corner piece definitely is at a different elevation on the door. And the weather stripping, all of them are at the appropriate depth, whereas, as I showed previously, the depth is not adequate. I called LMC customer service and it was pretty quick. They got on the phone, I explained my issue. They went into their product records and it shows that they've had a couple other people call in about the same complaint. So they refunded my money 100%. I'm just telling you all this because I want to make sure that if you're going to buy this weather stripping, be careful. I would call them up and ask them first if they've resolved the problem with the fitment and get them to pull up that part number and look at the records. If they haven't resolved the problem with the part fitment, don't buy it. My apologies to LMC, but need to protect my viewers. I've installed the weather stripping I got from the junkyard, and it looks pretty good because number 1, I scrubbed it, and number 2, not sure if this is the best, but it worked for me. I used this Armor All wheel and tire cleaner. I just let it soak on there for quite a long time, and then after I clean that off, I used this Meguiar's, this restores weather stripping rubber. I'm not even sure if they still make this. I've had this for quite a long time, and the results turned out pretty good. And at least it's fitting properly. I've still got the original corner piece. So I should have done this in the first place because at the junkyard this cost me $3 for this piece and a corner piece together. So it just gives you an idea of what you can do. If you can find a good vehicle to recover some weather stripping from, I got this from a 2004 Heritage, then it's as young as I can get it on an original vehicle. Good luck with that. So I hope this helped you out. If it did, you know, I want those thumbs up. Please subscribe. See you next time on Driving Intelligence.